Hello, teachers. I am very excited to show you this Google Classroom that I created for you. Here is where I organized all of the materials and resources you will need to implement sex education for your students successfully. When you open your Google Classroom, it is going to look just like this. But I want you to do is go to your classroom, click right here in your classroom icon. This is where you can find everything you need, and it's all organized. It's in order. It would be much easier for you to just find what you need without getting overwhelmed. So click on your classwork. And by now, you should have received your master student work binder and the empty binders with dividers ready for your students to use. Your student work binder should look like this. And as you can see, there is a total of 11 modules, and the modules are numbered. And this is because you will be teaching this curriculum in that order. For example, you have here number 1, introduction, number 2, public and private, number 3, puberty, and so on. Okay, so over here, right below, you have digital version of the binder that I just showed you. Here you will find all of the materials needed to create your individual student binder. And just look at this one as a model, and you can have one of your instructional assistant help you with this. It will be just easier for you to do that way. I know you're all very busy, but this is something that your aides can help you with. It is also labeled and numbered here. Introduction, you just open this, print, and you have introduction number 1. Public and private, the same. All 11 modules are right here under the topic Master Student Binder digital version. I also put resources that you can use prior to teaching, that you need to use prior to teaching, actually. Over here, you have a sample letter in English to be sent to parents. And this is a letter that is going to inform your parents about providing the comprehensive sexual health education and HIV prevention education for the California Healthy Youth Act. Here you have the same letter, but I went ahead and translated for you in Spanish. Next, you have your confidential local sexual health resources to include in the binder. The next material is your confidential local teen clinics and Santa Cruz sex ed and health resources available to include in the binder as well. Here you have your health education standards, Teen Talk Health Content Standards Alignment, and the California Healthy Youth Act. Now we are going to talk about how to get started. You can print this out if you wanted to. I am not going to go over everything since you have it here, but I'll just talk about some of the most important things that you need to know. So use all of part of the Teen Talk curriculum. You have to teach every single module. You have to teach part of every single module, but you don't have to teach everything in every module. The course should be delivered over a minimum of 10 hours, recommended 1 hour over at least 10 days. It should be taught in mixed gender groups. And prior to teaching, you need to send home the parent letter, the one that I just went over with you. Put together the student binders with handouts. You have everything there to print and put it together. And don't forget to prepare the anonymous question box. This is very important. You will give all of your students scratch paper at the beginning of each lesson, each session, so that they can add their anonymous questions to the box. Please see activity 1.2 in your teacher binder, then you'll find a lot more information there. Now, implementing the curriculum. Offer breaks as needed. And you are welcome to repeat important topics as needed throughout the school year. Lessons are laid out in a logical sequence and should be conducted in the order provided. That's what I was talking about, the numbers. So it goes from 1 to 11. You should provide it in a logical sequence in the order provided. Materials needed are listed at the beginning of each activity in the appendix as well. And you will have this video training to go back if you get confused or you forget where to find some materials. Protection methods and demonstration kit. The Santa Cruz County Office of Education purchased this for each site. So I know we have 1 or 2 classes at each site, but if you have more than 3 classes, we are going to give you 2 different kits so that you only have to share with one of your colleagues. Some of the things you will find in this kit are, and I will be personally taking this kit to you in your classroom in the next, I will do it by the end of the week. So you can be ready to use it when you're implementing your curriculum. So some of the things you will find in this kit are like birth control pill pack model, contraceptive gel, you will find LGBTQ sexual health brochure, using condoms brochure, dental dam, internal female condom, among other things you'll need when teaching sex education to your students. This is a big kit and you're gonna find it very, very useful. Okay, so let's see. I am going to be including this video right here in this session so you can have it to use it in your convenience time. And I just sent you this follow-up letters just to get you ready. So this email included the Google Classroom link, Google Classroom code, and the video training. I am going to do a quick recap before we complete this training session. So I have the Google survey here. Thank you so much for doing this. It was very helpful to see where you guys are and how ready you are and how much support you needed or what support you needed. So this really was my guide for this project. You have your master student binder digital version here. In order, resources prior to teaching, how to get started, This is just a picture of what to expect to get in the protection method and demonstration kit. Your video will be added right here, and you already got your follow-up letters to teachers. There's one thing I would like to show you, and this is just in case you want to save it into your Google Class class drive folder. I added here all of the materials I put in the Google Classroom. Right here, you'll have the video, Google survey, how to get started, follow-up letters, your resources prior to teaching. You have all of this right here, and your master student binder. This is exactly the same what you have in your Google Classroom, but I thought in case you wanted to share it, save it into your Google Drive, it's there for you. And as always, I am here for you if you have any questions. I know one of you already asked me to come and teach one of the modules, so you can watch, you can see how I would teach myself, and I am happy to do that for you. And you know how to find me. You have my phone number, my email, and good luck. Have fun with it.